Cancer, and welcome to your energy update for the Mercury Retrograde that we are starting to be very strong energy again. So the first week of the retrograde is really strong. The second week is like it gives you a bit of a reprieve, but you can tell it's still there. And then the week that we're in right now can also be really strong again, heading up to the end of it, which is June 3rd, which is the turnaround. And so you'll feel kind of like turning around. It's really weird how the energy does that, but it feels like we're all kind of just turning around, or something comes back or something like that. And then we have the shadow period. If you didn't learn your lessons in the retrograde, more than likely they'll come back during the shadow period to give you one last chance to really learn your lesson before you move on. So this So this may or may not resonate with everyone. This is a general reading, and actually it will not resonate with everyone. So hopefully it does resonate with you. If it doesn't, you can always check out your sun, moon, and rising signs of the other parts of your astrology chart. And or you can get a personal reading from me. In the description box down below is my website. Also, at the end of this video, we'll have some suggested videos. And if at any time you like this video or you're entertained in some way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we're just going to throw some cards down and see where we're going. We'll see where the energy is up and from now until the end, now until the beginning of June. The energy is timeless, so it doesn't really matter when you're brought to the channel and it's reading. It really doesn't matter what channel you're brought to or whatever. There's always something in it for you. Like there's this trick that you can do. You can ask, a lot of people do it with Bibles, but you could do it with anything, where you ask God a question or you ask your angel guides a question. And then you just open the book and the first thing you see is the answer. And that's really cool. So it's kind of like that too. Sometimes you'll be guided to a video, may not be yours, because really it's the energy is we're all swimming in the same energy. It's just we're looking at it in different angles. Like we're looking at it in different windows. So right now we're looking at it through the eyes of Cancer. But really, if it's timeless, meaning that there's no time in the universe, it's multidimensional. So you can pretty much, if you're brought somewhere to something, then it's probably something in it for you. Okay. All right. So let's throw down some cards and see what's going on in the energy and see what we can do about it. Okay. All right, here we go. What is Cancer dealing with from the end of the Mercury retrograde? What's going on? What's up with this energy? All right. So we have, somebody lied about you. Okay. Or somebody said some really hurtful, untruthful things about you, whether they believed it or not, but they were lies. Because we have the Queen of Swords upside down. She's someone who doesn't lie. And when she's upside down, it means that there were lies about you. It may have made you really emotional. Maybe you felt like somebody was being very cold-hearted and just mean, maybe they were judging you or something like that. And they were trying to do that to split up like your happiness. And so for some of you guys, look, there's a card. It's marriage, it doesn't have to be marriage, but some sort of happiness, some sort of reunion, some sort of thing that you would have really loved. And this person lied about you, but that's all coming to an end in the retrograde. You have the Ace of Cups. So it's like the truth's just overflowing. Like the person who heard this lie or heard this ugliness is seeing so much of how it's untrue. And it's just the love is overflowing. Lots of compassion and creativity. It's just beautiful. And they're seeing how you're compassionate and you're creative, and there's no way that these lies about you or the things that were said about you could be true. There have been some obstacles and delays and frustrations that don't really have to do with you. There's things going on in other people's lives right now. So you might think, oh, if somebody hasn't contacted me or somebody isn't in my life right now, it's because they don't want to be, and that's not true. There's just a lot of things going on. There's people making many, many choices, and you are the right choice, but they still have to get around to making that choice and doing what's right for them, doing what's right for you, because what they don't want to do is live in a fantasy. They don't want to bring their moodiness to you. They don't want to bring how fickle they are to you. And right now, because there's so many frustrations and delays, that's kind of the energy that they're acting like. Okay, well, what do we need to know? What can we do? What can we do about this? Or what else do we need to know? I hope this is resonating with you, Cancer. I hope you're getting some clarity about what's going on. And if you haven't felt it yet, we just started it. So this is the time where feelings come up. So somebody wants to move forward with you. They want to move forward in this energy. They're exhausted. They have a lot of fatigue around the unsure motives of the people that lied about you. And it's making them kind of go like, why would someone do that? Why would someone lie? And the only thing they can think of is that this person wanted to control you or control some aspect of your life. So they think that the lies were because of control, or the fact that you were so successful or you're so good at what you do, that it could only be jealousy. Okay, so that's kind of where that's going, right? I'm going to pull some cards specifically on this, on what this person that we're talking about is really thinking about you. And I want to see how they see you too. So we can dive into that as well. Like, what kind of person do they really see you as? Because we realized that there was some sort of lie or some sort of ugliness that had happened in this relationship. And so I'm curious to know, what do they think about you? How do they see you? I'm going to pull some cards. 1, 2, and 3. So this person did not take a leap forward to you, towards you, but the will is changing. So they're doing like a 180. They're turning it around because they're starting to see that the reason why was because of the toxicity. Okay, well, I get that, but let's see how do they see you? How do they see Cancer? Like, what do they see Cancer as? They see that they didn't take the leap forward when they should have. And now it's like, do I come with an apology? I mean, I don't feel like there's an apology. I feel like they're just kind of like, why did I do that? So it's like when they think of you, all they can think about is everything they lost out on. Like, how in the world did I not do this? Why did I not go towards Cancer? They see that it was a lost opportunity not to be in your life. And it was a bad lack of planning on their part and horrible foresight. And they also, they see like how financially independent you are and how you take care of yourself and, you know, how well you take care of your home and stuff. And it's just making them feel really like bad, not about themselves and not about you, but about them not putting their faith and their trust in you a lot sooner. And they're really feeling like pretty crappy about it. Okay, wow, this is a pretty straightforward read. Okay, they want you to come out of their dreams and they want to actually have a life with you. So, and I keep hearing, get out of my dreams, get into my car. That's kind of how they feel. Like they, you know, they're tired of just admiring you from afar. They don't want to have to do that anymore. They want to be in your existence because they really, really do love you. And that's really interesting. I want to do some oracle cards on this as well. And I want to also do a high vibe card and just find out what we can do while this person is going through. So it feels like to me, Cancer, that your tower moment, like not that you're having a tower moment, but basically this is dependent on someone's tower moment. This is dependent on someone really seeing what they've done and who they've been to you, what they haven't been to you, you know, how they have rejected you. Now they want to support you and they're accepting this relationship now. So wow, so Cancer, we got somebody rejected you and now all they want to do is support you and be supported by you, and they have a lot of acceptance in this now. They're accepting what happened, they're accepting what it is. So they may even be accepting, like I'm hearing for some of you guys, they may be even accepting that they may not be able to have the 10 of Cups with you, but 10 of Cups is meaning like everything, like the life, the home, the family, everything that they wanted with you. This isn't everybody, but this is a small portion of you that they may not be able to have all of that, but they're willing to have anything with you that they can. A friendship, you know, just talking to you every once in a while, just having you in their life. And I feel like they think they're really sorry that you they didn't give you that opportunity, and that you guys lost all this time where you guys could have built a very beautiful relationship, and who knows what could have happened during that time. So that's really beautiful. For the rest of you, just somebody in your life is feeling really bad about how they treated you, and you may get an apology. I'm not feeling like there's an apology. Yeah, I'm not seeing any apologies. Let's find out real quick, and then we'll do a high vibe card, okay? All right, and I'm trying to get as many videos as I can out before I go on vacation. Yeah, no apology. It's more like they realize they left you out in the cold and how stupid they were for not recognizing this. And they betrayed you. That's kind of how they feel about it. All right, here you go. There's those cards just so you can see. All right, let's do one more, which is what can Cancer do to stay vibrating high while this person is going through all their feelings, because that's what's going to happen during the retrograde. You know, feelings, right? What can Cancer do while they wait? There's nothing more. Here's the thing. Nobody wants to go through the tower moment, but on the other side, it's worse waiting too, you know? Like nobody wants to wait for somebody else to go through their tower moment. You know, nobody wants you know, as being on the other side of that is kind of like, sometimes I'm like, I just wish I didn't know. I don't want to wait. So it's less about self-forgiveness and more about forgiving the people around you for not seeing who you are. And take a look at your affirmations and reframe those and make sure that they are in line with what you are actually wanting to manifest in, because it looks to me like you've already done great affirmations and they've been working well. Just kind of look and see if those are still vibrating with you and if that's exactly what you want, or do you want this person to come into your life in a different way? You know, maybe your affirmation sounds like it's okay that people don't notice me or don't see my self-worth, and I accept them for when they do, or I accept their apologies, or I accept the energy for no matter how it is when they come in, that I'm okay with it. I don't expect too much and I don't expect too little. It's kind of just right balanced in the middle. And the good thing is that you can feel people's energy, so when they come in, you can kind of feel like where they are. And you're really good at adjusting yourself to match that. That's the good thing about being empathetic or having empathic qualities, is being able to adjust yourself to the mood of someone else in order to have a successful relationship. Now, that could be really damaging as well, where we adjust ourselves too much. No, we're going to hold our boundaries, but then we're going to have respect of the energy and respect of the energy that's coming towards us. And then, you know, it's like you value that and you say, okay, so this is the way that you're showing up, so this is the way I'm going to show up for you. And as the relationship grows and you guys can both show up bigger and bigger and bigger, instead of somebody showing up smaller and somebody else trying to show up like really big, like love bombing. You know, it's like that's not what we're talking about with this type of energy, where somebody kind of feels a little sheepish that they did you wrong, they betrayed you. You know, they're feeling kind of like, they don't feel sorry because they did what they did with what they knew at the time. However, they feel kind of dumb, you know, like, dude, I feel like I got like sideswiped. I didn't see that coming. You know, I didn't see that I was treating Cancer that way. I just didn't see it. I thought I was doing good for myself. I thought I was protecting myself. And what I was doing is I was closing the door on something amazing. And now that person is like, if I would have just opened that door, I would have had amazing like yesterday. And now it's like, but there's this feeling too that they're not going to wait any longer though. Like where before in all the other readings, it was like the energy was like the person wants to come in, WANT, they want to come in, but they don't do anything about it because they have free will. There's too much like weighing on their shoulders. This is different. This feels more like I got to come in. Like why? If I don't come in, then I'll never know, you know? And if I do come in and it's not that great, well, then I'll know. And then you can always just go, you know what? This isn't working the way that I thought it would. And so let's just not. You know, that's grown-ups do stuff like that, right? Or it's like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have done this sooner. Anyway, Cancer, if you like this reading or entertained in some way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. On the screen is some suggested videos, and you guys have a great time, and I will see you when I see you soon, okay? Bye.